Cheese aisles can stretch for miles, so we're here to set the record straight on which types you should avoid if you want to save your stomach from a dairy disaster. One example is an exceptionally pungent cheese called Limburger. In simple terms, it smells awful. Though if you're into stinky cheese, this might well be your thing. Originating from the Limburg region of Europe, today part of the Netherlands, Germany, and Belgium, thankfully this cheese isn't that popular in the US. However, it is made at Chalet Cheese Co-op in Wisconsin, the only producer of Limburger in the States. We won't be heading there anytime soon. And if you're not a fan of smelly cheese, we don't recommend it for your next road trip. The fermentation process takes around 3 months, beginning after bacteria, called Brevibacterium linens, are smeared onto the cheese. This bacterium is the same type responsible for body odor on human skin, so the cheese becomes more and more odorous by the day. If you don't want people to recoil from the smell, this is definitely a cheese we recommend you avoid eating, buying, or being in the vicinity of. On the other hand, pairing cheese with something like fruit is, in theory, a great idea. Take any great charcuterie board as proof. But any cheese with added fruit inside, like the British favorite Wensleydale with cranberries, isn't great news for a healthy diet. Adding fruit simply means infusing more sugar and calories to an already calorific food. One popular brand of Wensleydale with cranberries sold in the UK contains 15.7 grams of sugar per 100 grams of cheese, as well as 365 calories. With 25.6 grams of fat per serving, a whopping 15.9 grams of that is saturated fat. If you love the sweet-savory combination, you're better off just serving from fresh fruit alongside your cheese board. It's not just hard or semi-soft cheese with added fruit you should avoid if you're trying to eat more healthily, though. This applies to cream cheese with added fruit, too. You may also see sweetened cream cheeses at your grocery store, but we encourage you to also stay away from those. Eating foods with added sweeteners is bad news all around. Did you know that sweetened cream cheese often contains aspartame, and these artificial sweeteners can aggravate IBS symptoms? Cream cheese is also pretty high in fat. U.S. government requirements state that all cream cheese must be at least 33% fat. It's not particularly high in protein either, with around 2 grams of protein per 1 ounce serving. If you're really craving cream cheese, at least opt for the all-natural variety without any added sweeteners. You could always top your cream cheese toasts or crackers with a light drizzle of honey or some fresh fruit to add sweetness more naturally. Even better, swap your cream cheese for cottage cheese, as it's lighter, lower in fat, and a healthier option. Don't like the texture? Just whiz it up in your food processor or blender with some herbs and serve the smooth spread on crackers or with vegetables for dipping.